This is the Chargers offense that I used in MSFL. First, we'll have a look at the depth chart. So you pretty much want your very best guy, your fastest, best, everything, which for me is Stephon Diggs here. You want him as your number one guy. Ideally, you then want your second best guy. It doesn't really matter how fast he is. Predominantly, he needs to be just your second best guy. Um, Now your third guy you want is your fastest guy, but not your fastest and best. He can be a bum, he can be good, whatever you've got. But you pretty much just want your third guy to be your best guy. That's why I went Isaiah McKenzie. You probably could go John Brown. Actually, probably John Brown. This guy is going to be catching a lot of catch and run passes, things like that. So ideally, you want him to be your fastest guy. So if we go to our slot wide receiver, we want Isaiah McKenzie. No, we want John Brown. So you've now got your fastest guy in the slot. He's going to be catching a lot of slot fades, bombs, various different things, but his route running isn't that important, whereas for your 1 and 2 is. Right. So the first play we're going to be looking over is, this is the play I start every single game with. It's the wing slot weak, so the wing slot weak second formation, and it's the RPO alert bubble. I will call this against pretty much every start of every game. This is the first play I'll call. You pretty much can't go wrong with it. And we'll run it against, I don't know, say a Tampa 2, standard Tampa 2. See, all you really want to do here is read the guy that's over, in this case Triangle McKenzie, and throw it to him. Always make sure you have your fastest guy in there. I should have had John Brown in there for this instance, but it's messed up, so that's whatever. McKenzie and John Brown are the same speed, and all you want to do is, if that guy takes a step in like that, fire it out to him, catch the ball, can't swerve this guy, easy 12 yards. It's literally free 12 yards, and you only got to make one guy miss and you've got a touchdown. So same again, that guy takes a step in, sometimes they'll shed, we swerve him, that's like a 20-yard gain. We haven't even had to do anything for it. So this is the general thing is, if you get that, pretty much any look you get, so we'll come out in it again, wing slot weak, RPO alert bubble. We'll go random play because it doesn't matter. See, so this is likely to be some kind of cover one man coverage. So all we're looking at is over McKenzie there, we've got Gilmore. If he takes a step in, we throw it. If he doesn't, we don't throw it. So he takes a step in, we throw it, get up the field. It's almost, every now and then it will get stopped. Sorry, it was McCourty, not Gilmore. Every now and then it will get stopped, but in general you're looking at pretty much 5 yards no matter what happens. That guy takes a step in, we throw it out, pick up 5 yards. And it's always only making one guy miss away from going to the house. So this is probably some kind of cover 2, the guy takes a step in, we fire it out there, that guy sheds, we still get 5 yards. Yeah, you can go on top of this. And what we do from on top of this play is we also have other things that we will audible to depending on what the defense gives us. So we'll go wing slot weak, RPO alert bubble. Say they come out in, I don't know, let's have a look, fire zone bluff, a cover 3 zone blitz. So from here you want to audible into this, into the PA bubble way over, and then so you want to put Diggs on a smoke screen, McKenzie on a fade, and then streak Knox or Croft, sorry, there, so that you give yourself, that's the guy that's going to hold the safety in the middle of the field when we hit this slot fade. So then you snap the ball, look at how wide open triangle is, see the safety move into the middle of the field there, and we hit him for the bomb. Easy walk-in touchdown. So if we now watch we'll have a quick look on the replay to show why it worked. See, so the outside cornerback stays shallow, no one runs with him. The streak pulls the safety into the middle of the field. That's important because if you look at the safety starting position, if he isn't pulled into the middle of the field, he will actually play it. You don't, if that's covered, say the user's on the free safety and that's covered and they run out over there and play that, if you look at this guy here, he's wide open. The cornerback here is trailing this, he's chasing back after this. This guy's going to be wide open for a catch over here on the sideline. Easy 20-25 yard play. And that's the general gist of what we're going for. So you come out in the RPO alert bubble. Now you can throw this alert bubble here. The guy takes a step in, you throw it. If you're not sure, you know, make a guy miss. You just got yourself 25 yards. You didn't do anything to do it. Easy yards. This is how I always want to start a game off. You don't want to get yourself in second and 12, second and 13s. Throw this ball out here. take you 5 to 10 yards, and it gives them something to worry about. Now, if you see the user out there, don't even throw it. The user, if the user's on that corner back there, just hand the ball off, take you 5 yards, 10 yards, 12 yards. You can sometimes even house it, just see what you get. But if we get the look like this, you know, we're in the alert bubble. You see this look, just go into the PA bubble over. See, this is a standard cover 3 look. You got the safety high, cornerbacks are at different depths, so that will mean you can know if they were at the same depth, it'd likely be the cover 1 man. But as the outside cornerback and the slot cornerback on the left hand side are at different depths, you know that that's likely a cover 3 zone blitz. So then put him on that, make sure we got our tight end on the streak there to hold the safety in the middle of the field, and see, easy wide open. Now if I wanted to, you can also throw that. You never ever would, because you're just giving up a touchdown for absolutely no reason, but you can throw if you want to. And if that's not there, you've always got this check down to your running back here. You're not going to get many yards, but you can catch that, turn the corner maybe versus a linebacker here. You know, you've got a linebacker on him. You may be able to catch this ball in this space here, turn the corner, get up here. But you can see just how wide open this is. You know, look how wide open it is. You throw it over here, it's a walk-in touchdown. And what we do off of that as well is the chances are you're not actually gonna, you may face a cover 3 zone blitz, any cover 3, it doesn't matter. Unless they make specific adjustments to stop it, any cover 3 will play exactly the same as that. Zone blitz, not zone blitz, doesn't matter. So from there, say they come out in, I don't know, everyone's favourite, pinch bucko, because this is a run heavy formation. You've got 2 tight ends, this is essentially ace formation, or ace personnel. So say we see something like this, everybody down, nobody further than 10 yards off the line of scrimmage, that's 100% a man blitz. If there's no one further than 10 yards off the line of scrimmage, 100% man blitz every time. So from there, we're in the wing slot week. You just want to audible over to display the PA dig at a single back wing stack. This is a 1-play touchdown every single time. So you guys move in. You want to put your slot guy, the circle receiver, on a streak or on a slump. Probably want to block. So you want to keep Knox, your X tight end, in to block, and Croft, your R1 tight end. Keep him on his route. Just run the PA, cut it off there, and look at Diggs, wide open for a touchdown. Allen misses the throw, and I waited too long, but we'll do it again. You don't even have to wait as long as I did there. You can literally fire it on the snap pretty much. So right there, and Diggs is already wide open. Oh, and it's fucked it up. Okay, I threw it too early, but it wasn't very far off being exactly where you'd want it. So on that one. So now we audibled into this. Look, everybody's off the 10 yards off the line of scrimmage. There's nobody in the deep zone here at all, and it doesn't really matter what the user does, because they have to get very far back. Look, Diggs is already wide open, and there we go. Now that cornerback played that extremely well. Normally they don't play anywhere near as well as that. I've hit this play for a touchdown so many times. Do that one. And the user's not realistically going to get as far back as he has to cover this. So you're likely going to be able to get it every time. The corner's actually doing a good job. Normally this is just wide open for a touchdown every single time. Let's try it like this. Yeah, there we go. And then we throw it like that, and it's a walk-in touchdown. See, so that's pretty much what we're going to do. We're going to go from the alert bubble, depending on the look we get. If we get a cover 2 look, cover 2 man, I'd probably just run the ball. But any cover 2 look, you can even still throw this bubble against this. You won't get many yards, or if any, but you can still do it. So yeah, that's the wing slot week. That's how we hit the infamous slot fade all the time. If there's ever a chance to hit it, we'll come out in this, near that bubble, go into the bubble Y over, fade him, do that. This is obviously man coverage, so that won't work. But even against man, you can still hit this tight end crossing route. And you can even sometimes, like, this has got Gilmore on the fade, so it won't work because Gilmore's too good. But sometimes you can even throw this ball like this against the worst cornerback with a better wide receiver. You probably can get that. But that's the wing slot week anyways. So just throw the bubble out there, throw the fade, you know, versus man blitzes like that. Don't do it against any man coverage. Just run the ball. But you can You can throw that in there, and then obviously versus the man blitzes, we come over to the wing stack. Now you want to put your X guy on a drag, or no, sorry, R1 on a drag, X block him, circle on a slant, keep everything else the same, tap R2 there to cut off that, and that's a touchdown. So yeah, hope that helped. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.